when my parents were kids, that this couldn't have happened. That this is like history in the making.
Mosaic is a safe place.
It's been refreshing to see youth who are so proud and so happy to be who they are, and they're not scared of being who they are, and I think it's a real testament to sort of what's going on in society.
Mosaic is one of 7 youth choruses in the United States that provides a singing opportunity for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning youth and their allies. It's a safe space for these kind of youth to be themselves and hang out in an environment that feels okay and that feels safe to them. We do that by serving dinner every week and providing a place where these youth can talk to adults or other supportive youth in the community about issues that they might be having regarding any sort of aspect in their life.
Mosaic is a safe space that caters to young people between the ages of 14 and 20 from all walks of life.
Nervous, but at the same time, it's going to be a good thing because it's my first choir.
I was nervous, but then I got used to it, and I saw my mom, and I was just like, oh, okay, she's recording, I gotta do good. And I just got used to it, and I'm a big Elvis Presley fan, and the next thing you know, I'm not as nervous because my legs just shaking on stage, and I'm just like, okay, what's happening?
Mosaic really is like my second family.
It's the first time I sat and sang with the choir. It was wonderful.
It was our first concert.
Our very first concert.
Our very first premiere concert.
I kind of figured that some would come because we'd been doing sort of previews types of things with other choruses around town. But when we went, it was just packed, people standing in the back of the church.
Really nervous. I remember going up to the stage, freaking out, and just singing though.
They had a standing ovation before they even hit the stage.
We sang 3 songs. We had probably 17 people and a standing ovation from 500. It was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced in my life.
We had never sang before, but we got a standing ovation, and people were crying and so happy that we were there.
That was kind of like the dream come true.
Everyone's just standing up, and they're all screaming and they're cheering and they're applauding. And, you look up and you realize you are part of something bigger.
All these people just came up to us and they were just like, you're incredible people.
Miami was pretty fun. We were one of the 8 kid choruses there.
Miami was freaking sweet. Going to Miami was awesome.
We went to Miami together over the summer.
We had a good time.
When we were singing one of the songs we had a lot of trouble with, Bridge Over Troubled Water, and we finally got it right, and when we were on stage, the first time we got it right was when we performed it in Miami in front of several thousand people, and Kendall started crying, and it was pretty touching.
And I had been working with them all year about understanding the text and really connecting with what they're doing. And in the middle of performance at one of the concert halls in Miami, they got it and they connected, and I started crying on stage, and it was this horrible mess, but it's my favorite moment because they got it, and it was a really great music moment, and it was in front of an audience that really loved them and cared for them. So it was a great moment for me.
He commands their respect. He doesn't demand it. He's open to suggestions. He understands them. He teaches middle school. We have been so incredibly lucky to have him.
And we focus on the whole body, or the whole person. So we have a health and wellness program, which includes a meal that happens before our rehearsals. We have a smoking cessation program also that we're doing for those who are interested in ceasing with smoking. We also have what we call a crisis management plan in place as well for those individuals who may be in need of other services that we typically do not provide but can act as a referral source for them. So whether it be mental health services or health services or whatever the case may be.
Every Thursday is an incredible moment.
Mostly we sing, of course.
A lot more goofing around happens at a Mosaic meeting than probably should. Well, now we have food, which is freaking sweet.
We walk in and we have like a nice family style type dinner together.
Bunch of friends coming together, learning music. I think it's just great because it's outside of school.
We're so happy to get to see each other again. We only see each other once a week.
We really just have fun.
When I didn't see a lot of my friends because I got riled up in a lot of stuff, and when I walked in the door, I seen a lot of familiar faces, and they greeted me.
There can't be enough safe places for teenagers in particular.
Get out here. We meet every Thursday. I promise you, you cannot regret it.
All of them have, in some way, shape, or form, become a little more confident as people.
It's an awesome group of people, absolutely amazing. We're like family, but we're always welcoming new members.
Confidence, and it's given me like more of my in tune with my Elvis side.